what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another PGR reaction. Today we have Track Rewind. This one's only like 3 days old as of recording, which is wild. Usually I don't get this close to a release on a song, but here we are. I'm hoping I'll be able to continue doing videos on much more recent uploads as time goes on, but this one was just like literally this close. It was just coincidence, really. So I'm gonna jump into this song. I really don't know what it's about other than being like the theme for a new event, so that's pretty cool, but I don't know what the event's about, the characters involved, so don't ask me any of those questions. So I'm just going to be jumping right into this and giving my usual opinions because a lot of people wanted me to get to it, and I guess without further ado, let's go! Ooh. I did not expect lyrics. So this is like a theme.
Had faded away the chains that bind my soul. Hope there's a chance to load and last, to make a shot and thwart the dark side.
The voice is working really well with the piano. Ooh, okay, it's getting heavier. Oh. Okay. I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting a little bit more punch after that build-up. Ooh, okay. Still having fun with it though. Really good doubling on the vocals. It fits the genre really well. Ooh. Was that a guitar doing that? Very aggressive. Kind of neat with the effects though. Great energy though. Oh. All right. Okay, interesting. I did like it, but I do have some other thoughts as well. All right, I want to start out with the positives first. So this is a great theme song. This is an anthemic track. This has great energy to it. It makes me want to relate to the characters and understand what they're about to go through. It makes me want to root for them. It's great for that. The vibes are perfect for that reason, and I love it. However, that aside, I feel like this might just be the upload, but the mix felt really lackluster, to be honest. And I did go into the description to see if that was the case and just watch it on the original source link, but the source link was a completely different video, so I couldn't even tell you. I tried to look in the sidebar of Bilibili to see if it was there. I didn't see it, so I don't know what this original upload sounded like. Maybe it was just the upload itself being overly compressed or something. That could very well be the case. But I'm just going to operate on the assumption that it is the same audio quality, and with that, I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting a little bit more punch, like I said. This, for an anthemic song, for an anthemic track, you want there to be a really significant hit. Instead of feeling like a fuck you, like we're gonna kick your ass and like get that hype, it felt more like, don't you ever do that to me again. And it was very disappointing comparatively. I feel like there could have been so much more punch to this, and it would have been great. You lift up that energy a little bit more. The singer was fantastic. The song itself was really good. Like I said, it just lacked a little bit more of that oomph on the back end. I feel like they really could have used that. It would have gotten me, at least, very much more invested right off the bat, instead of going, oh, aw. Like, it didn't give me enough. I was definitely anticipating more. And that might just be a little bit of my own bias. I am used to hearing more of that punchiness in my rock tracks, but at the same time, I feel like that should be a universal approach to these sorts of things, even though this was slightly more in the poppy direction than the rock direction. That is kind of irrelevant when you want to make something have an impact. You need to add that impact, and I feel like that transition for the chorus was just a little bit under what it could have been. You could have bumped it a little bit louder even, and it probably would have been fine, but I feel like it just lost a little bit of momentum instead of gaining it and continuing to rise like it honestly should have. And as much as some people I know are going to hate me for bringing this up as a comparison, I think that a really good example of how to do this well are the League of Legends songs that they make for like their Worlds events. Stuff that like really punches you, that wakes you up, it makes you hyped to see a game that nobody actually cares about. Like, I don't care about League of Legends, but they know how to market. They know how to make their songs feel really impactful in that moment to get you hyped. And I feel like that's the element that's missing here. I loved the way it sounded otherwise. I feel like you're missing just a little bit of punch and it would have been damn near perfect. I would have been totally on board, but it didn't quite carry me into that hype like I was expecting it to, because otherwise it's great. The theme is great. The lyrics are great. It honestly does everything it should. It's just that lack of oomph, you know, it's just a little bit, just a bit. We're a little bit short, guys. Like, just there's a smidge. Otherwise, great song and everything else was placed very well, but to turn it up a little bit, crank into that, lean into that rock side more. But I also want to disclaim that I'm not a player of this game, so that might be like a thematic thing in the world. Maybe there's a little bit less of that punch for a reason. Maybe it's supposed to be a little bit more reflective. The title of Rewind kind of makes me feel that way. If we're going through a time rewind, maybe we don't want that level of sound. But this is also the exact same thing I was having an issue with the Homecoming Voyage song I listened to a while back. It had that anthemic energy, but it just didn't carry the oomph it needed to make me actually want to believe in what I was hearing. And this honestly could have been made by the same people. I don't know the producers of each song, but it kind of has a similar issue where it's like, you're making a really good groundwork for this track, but where is the punch? Why should I care? And I'm losing that, and it's kind of unfortunate. So I hope that they address that going forward, because obviously these would have been made like a year ago, so I'm not even like worried about that. You're not going to get all that change happening all at once. But I also hope that somebody within that producer space also heard that like afterwards and they were thinking about it. They're like, maybe this isn't enough. Maybe we should also be bumping it up a little bit more. Because if I'm the only one saying it, nobody's going to see my shit. So like nothing's going to change. But I feel like that would be such a positive change to the overall production, is like add a little bit more. Don't be afraid to punch it. Don't be afraid to add some more kick. We all love the hype. It's a universal thing. Add more, don't worry about it. Obviously, too much also exists, but this is definitely a few steps below where it should be. But again, otherwise, just like Homecoming Voyage, great song, great composition, missing that element, that wow factor that I really personally want to hear. When you want me to get excited about something, I need that reason. Give me that reason. But I think that's about all I gotta say on this one, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you have another song you want me to get to from PGR, by all means, drop it down in the comments below, and I will do my best as always to get to those. And otherwise, if you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!